Hi guys, welcome to another Divi theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, we built this header yesterday. It's a custom global header, and we did it to demonstrate adding a little tagline underneath your logo there. Somebody was asking us if we could recreate the default header shrink on scroll effect. So that's what we try to do today. I'm going to scroll down this page and you'll see the logo and the header shrink a little bit. I've also shrunk the menu text slightly as well. This is really easy to do. There's no actual coding involved in this today. We can do it all with the inbuilt features of the Divi theme itself. So let's get started. I need to go down to my theme builder, down to dashboard, Divi, and there's theme builder. That's going to take us to this page. Here's the global header that I did in an earlier video. I'm going to hit the little edit icon to go into my global header. Okay, well, I've just undone everything that I've done. I'm quickly going to save this little purple button at the bottom. I'm going to go back. At the moment, it should still have that shrinking effect there. Yeah. If I refresh the page. Okay, and we should have our static header back. There we go, right there. Great, well, let's go back in there and I'll show you how to create that shrink effect. I'm going to go up into the section, little blue tab right up here. By default, unless you haven't got yours as sticky, it should already be sticky. But if not, go over to advanced. We're going to go down to scroll effects and we're going to stick it to the top. I've already got mine set there. Once that's done, let's get out of here. Now we can actually do whatever we want to this. So when we go into one of our modules, for instance the logo, let's go in there, dark tab for the module. And for anybody that doesn't know how to create a global header, have a look at some of our other videos on that. In the image, if I go over to design and sizing, if we roll down, and this is common to all Divi modules, if you roll over something, you'll see some little icons appear. Go to the thing you want to adjust. In our case, it's the width. And there's a little pin there now. Now that pin's not going to be there unless you've got something that's sticking to the top. That's why I went into the section to show you. So let's hit the little pin. And we can say that when we're scrolling up the page and that section's sticking to the top, which it will be always, we're going to make that a bit smaller. Let's take it down to maybe 30% perhaps. And you can see it shrinking at the top there. And as I do that, the little menu's shrinking up a little bit at the bottom. If we wanted to take that text down in size too, I think 27 is too much. I'm going to take that to 30. There we go. Great. Well, we'll save that. We'll take this text down a little bit in size. Again, I'm going to go to design, text, or roll down. Here's my text size. I'm going to take it down on the pinned. Yeah, that's fine. So when it's not scrolling, it'll be that size again. Let's go over here and we'll shrink this down a little bit too. So we'll save this. I'm going to go into my menu settings here. And again, and go to design, menu text, and roll down a little bit. Here's my text size. Already got that highlighted. Let's say when it's pinned, we'll take it down to, yeah, that looks about right. I think if I take it any smaller, it'll be kind of hard to read. So let's take it back to 13 pixels, but it's kind of dropped it down a bit too far. So what we can do is adjust the padding on top of it on the pin state, or in the sticky state, I should say. So again, let's just go out and close up the text here. We'll go down to spacing. And again, I've got mine open. If not, click on the little pin. Go to sticky mode. At the moment, it's on regular, it's 20 pixels. Let's take it down 10 pixels, or see how that does for us. Just putting in the 10, it'll put in the pixel. That looks about right to me. That's great. So when we flip it back and forth, our header's actually shrinking. If you want to shrink it down more than that, you could take a bit of padding off the whole row itself. So let's Save this and go into the row. Again, I'm going to go over to design and spacing. We've got 15 pixels padding on both the top and the bottom. So we could hit the little pin again, go to our sticky state. Let's perhaps take it down to 10 and see how that is. And that shrunk it up a little bit more. Now the default time it takes for all these Divi modules to go from desktop to sticky is 300 milliseconds with Divi, which is pretty quick, but it works for me on this particular case. If you wanted to change the timing, you'd have to do it for all of them. Each of the modules that you've adjusted, once you're in there, go over to the advanced, go down to transitions. There's the default 300, and you can slow it down by giving it a higher value, obviously, or speed it up by giving it a lower value. When you're happy with everything there, we can save it. We'll go down and save our page changes. Go back to the site. At the moment it should be static. Yep. If I refresh the page, you won't notice any different initially. And let's roll up now. And as you can see, it's shrinking down. Pretty much like the default one there. When we roll back up, it's going to shrink back up. So there you go, guys. There's how to create the shrinking menu effect that you've got with the default menu using your global custom menu. I hope you've enjoyed this today and found it useful. Don't forget, if you've got any questions, put them down below the video. I'll do my best to answer them or make a demo video for you. Once again, this has been Jamie with System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.